Thumbs up. Magoo Reviews. Bang. You're in. Welcome back. Yeah, I can't wait for this one. Dead excited about this. I am a total Star Wars geek. There is nothing you can do to change my ways. So, this is the Hasbro Black Series StormTrooper A New Hope helmet. This was recently purchased for me for Christmas by my significant other half. Thanks, Elle. Yeah, controversial sign there. But this is Hasbro's version of the Lucasfilms StormTrooper bucket and the Shepard Design StormTrooper bucket. Before we go any further, this is a child's toy. It's a voice changer. It is a battery powered toy. It's aimed at children of 8+. I'm 42, nearly 43, so I fall into that category. Do not judge me. Comes with all the gubbins, all the paperwork. This is dead easy to put together. It's got to be if you're a child of 8+. But for the price, it's probably a little bit out of the range of a child of 8+. But hey, let's all jump on the Star Wars bandwagon. Money is to be made out there, guys. And I'm not taking anything away from Hasbro with this one. At the moment, Hasbro have a couple of these helmets out. They have the Poe Dameron X-Wing Fighter Pilot helmet, which again is a voice changing helmet and is really good quality. Feel free to check that out. Jedi Mind Trick, get rid of this paperwork. Bang. It works. They also have the Shadow Trooper, I believe, and the Kylo Ren. Again, all good quality voice changing helmets, and I know they've just announced for spring 2018 that they are going to be releasing the Darth Vader voice changer helmet. Just looking at a couple of pictures of that, and it looks good. So that's definitely on the shopping list, and we'll hopefully do a review of those things later on as well. So yeah, I've opened the box. Obviously, if you're buying this as a child's toy, then supervise your children with these plastic bags. But yeah, everything comes plastic wrapped for their protection. And yeah, the quality seems okay so far. The box again is very cool looking. The design's really cool. So if you're keeping this as a display piece, keep the box as well, because that's half the value. Yeah, thumbs up. So moving on, let's get this thing unbagged. Yeah, it's good. Bit controversial there with the speaker and the battery pack at the rear of the helmet. I know a few people first of all started complaining about this and saying, well, it's not screen accurate, how dare you do this, blah 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 blah. It's not supposed to be screen accurate. At the end of the day, it's a child's toy, valued at around about 80 UK British pounds. That obviously vary depending on what country and what currency you use. But there are things that are way better on these helmets than what are on some of the Shepard Design versions and some of the Lucasfilm versions. Obviously this not being part of it. Let's go with the skull cap next. Save the best till last. I've made a couple of homemade DIY versions of these, and this is probably the hardest part to get right. The dome, even though it looks so easy. Vents go to the back. Grey vents go to the sides, at the front. Really impressed with these. These aren't decals. These aren't just stickers that are going to peel off. These are actually painted on, and the vents are actually grooved into the plastic. It just gives it a whole lot of depth. Yeah, really impressed with that. I know the other versions are just comes with a packet of cheap looking decal stickers, and leave it up to you to change that at a later date if you're half decent at painting. Yeah, this is the piece de resistance. It's the front part. This is the bit where everybody's going to be looking at. First glimpses, absolutely amazing looking. Take absolutely nothing away from Hasbro. They have absolutely annihilated this they have done so well. That is the adjustable head strap inside, microphone, nose rest, and the black vents for the mouthpiece. The microphone a bit poorly located for an adult. You've got to really push your face close to it for it to work. But there's loads of videos out there that show you how to change that. Again, grooved as part of the helmet and not just decals on the vents too. The green lenses, so there's a nod to A New Hope. Yeah, these really impressed me. These aren't just one pieces of plastic with painted on parts. Those, what you see there, the two Hovies and the mouthpiece and the black strap around the bottom seem to be add-ons, and just gives a whole lot of depth and dimension to it as well. So again, thumbs up for that one. Right, let's get this put together. No, my force is weak. Right, so let's do it the manual way. Clip it together. It's so easy. Just be careful, obviously, that your parts are lined up, especially the two metal prongs for the connection between the microphone and the sound producer. Don't want to snap those at this early stage, but yeah, it's dead easy to put together. Just make sure everything's lined up and then just pop, and there you go, you're in. It's not hard work, it's good. So yeah, that's the bottom part done. Just make sure that it's all together properly and everything's clipped home. Yeah, there you go. Same for the skull cap. The skull cap is the same. Just make sure that the black vents with the grey vents with the black stripes go to the rear of the helmet. That's where they belong, but you can't put any other way because it's just the way that the clips are lined up. You can't put them on back to front. Well, you could, but you wouldn't know. So yeah, they go to the rear of the helmet, as you can see. That's where they want to be. So that clips together again. Again, just make sure everything's lined up before you push everything home. Yeah. So this is obviously the New Hope helmet. This costs around about 85 UK British pounds, but again, these things are becoming more and more collectible at the moment. If you have a look on eBay, Amazon, places like that, they can command anything upwards to 170, 180 pounds, if not more. So yeah, these are on the increase. So if I were you, I'd be snapping them up at a cheaper price. But yeah, that's clipped all together now. That's looking really well. I'll try and get some of the sound recording later on for you, and we'll get that put on just to give you an idea of what it's like. But yep, batteries. You know how to put batteries in, folks. I'm not going to go into too much detail with that, but I'll show you how it is. There you go. There's three assorted draw batteries that we all have. We never have three the same or fully charged, but remember, plus to plus, minus to minus. The little battery cover goes on there with a couple of turns of the screw. That gets made secure. Happy days. And then the cowling goes over the top of that to create the contour of the rear of the helmet. So yeah, pops straight on, no glue necessary. So yeah, you're left with obviously the gap for where that goes, but all in all, looking at this, that is a cracking effort by Hasbro, cracking effort. Little button on the side there controls the microphone, gives two little noises. Obviously I'll put those on at the end of the video, but it's similar to a you know the ones. But the microphone, again, not really that great. However, there are loads of videos on YouTube that'll show you how to change that. A couple of moulding issues, as you can see, gaps. If you wanted to make it more aesthetically pleasing, then I'm sure all you cosplayers out there could think of a quick remedy. I know some people make second moulds of these helmets. They'll fill full of the gaps full of modelling clay, then take another mould of them, but that's entirely up to you. I'm not going to be doing that. It's a display piece. There's StormTrooper on his day off. Fits well. Skull cap's totally adjustable. And there it is. The Hasbro StormTrooper and New Hope Black Series helmet. Great value for money. Great talking piece. It looks the business. If you're on a budget and you want to go trooping, I would recommend this one hands down. If you've got more money, then I would suggest go for Shepparton design, because you cannot get better than the Shepparton design, in my opinion anyway. I know that they've stopped producing them, but Lucasfilms have got a great version also. Okay, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more reviews. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. More to come, not just reviews but other stuff. But yeah, stay tuned, and thanks for the support, guys.